Alright everybody, welcome back to Legend of Legaia. I leveled up one more time on Vaughn, just for a little extra padding, a little extra cushion for the push-in. Bearing in mind, in fact, like that, normally by this point, I would have at least one accessory and both foot and head armor, which I just flat out don't have. So I went ahead and grabbed an extra level, and I'll be honest with you, guys. I really don't know exactly how much more contribution or less contribution your equipment makes to your stats than your level ups do. I don't know if it's like Final Fantasy where your level ups are usually minuscule and your equipment bonuses are usually more, but you know, I'll probably do a side by side comparison at some point. But anyway, I am low on magic, but I only have one magic leaf, so I need to conserve that, because these cost money. Like, I can't buy any more of these. So, that's what that is. And is there anything I need to change in the options menu, actually? Let me see here. Automatic command. I don't really know what that does, actually. Far? I've never tried far before. I don't know what far looks like. I'm gonna try it. Field HP display. Okay, alright, we don't need to worry about any of that other stuff. Alright, let's go. Boss time. Of course, we're going to save first. Because we should. I love that I can speed through the save loading process. Oh, and we get to hear the boss music for the first time. So yeah, I love the boss music in this game. There are some bosses that have their own theme, but just the generic boss music is really cool. It's got this like sick drum and bass feel to it. I love it. I mean, I guess it's more breakbeat than drum and bass, but I love it. And it starts out with like a yeah, you'll see. You can try and run away right now and you get scolded. I'm not going to, though. Yeah! Love the boss music in this game. Love it, love it, love it. So the first thing you do in almost every boss fight is Spirit. So I am going to go ahead and do that. Actually, you know what I might do? Is, no, I don't want to do that. I have enough. I can use... Oh, actually, hey, okay, so I can actually use Guimard once and still be able to use Vera twice afterwards. So that's not bad. But I'm gonna play it safe and just go with Spiriting and only heal when I have to. Because even remember, it's important to remember that even though you spend your turn Spiriting, you take less damage over the course of 2 turns, and you make up the damage that you didn't do on the next turn. So, like, even though it might seem lame to spend a turn charging up like that, didn't mean to bump the mic just there, but this game, like, it really, like, Spirit is crazy powerful. It really is. It's the difference between life and death in a lot of boss fights. But anyway. Ooh, I got 6. Shit, son, can I Tornado Flame twice? Oh, man. I'm sorry, buddy, but this is gonna hurt. This is going to hurt you. Oh, I see what the far camera does. It kind of... Ooh, ouch. Yeah, so that's like his big attack. And there's like no wind up for it. Oh, I see what it's doing. Yeah, it just doesn't zoom in for like the special attacks. Oh, fucker! He blocked it! Yeah, hyper arts can be blocked, and it really sucks when that happens. No, man. Yeah, no, it really sucks. You know, part of me wants to... No, I'm not gonna do that. Alright. Yeah. So he's fire elemental, I think. So Tornado Flame doesn't do nearly as much damage. Alright. I am... Do I want to try... No, I don't know. Alright, Huh. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be ballsy. I'm gonna keep Tornado Flaming him, and I'm gonna use... Since I have all these healing shrooms... I could use the healing... No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna use the healing shrooms since I literally just found them lying around. Bam. I forget how much HP this guy has. Oof, that's a gnarly combo. I feel like usually I block that a lot more than I did just there. Yeah, no, I think I can risk it. I think. Yeah, let's do that. We got this. I think. Nice. Alright, well on that note, now that I have 6 slots with Vaughn, I can actually get a pretty sick combo off with him. So I'm gonna do that. And then with Noah... Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna Spirit first. Maybe I can get away without wasting another healing item or using Vera. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, when they block awesome combos, it's the worst. Alright, yeah, no, I need to stop and do a thing here. Actually, I don't know. Do I want to use the Healing Bloom? Shit. I do have a Phoenix, but it would be a real shame to waste that this early. I mean, I could just use a save state. Whatever, I don't care. I'll use a save state. Make one right here. And just gonna use a healing shroom on Vaughn. Now hopefully if he uses Flame Breath it won't kill Noah. I don't think it will, but it might. Or the combo might kill her. Fuck! God damn it. Alright, yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea. Alright, yeah, I guess I should just go ahead and use the bloom. Fuck it. Ultimately, the magic leaf is more important than the healing bloom. Even though I could have... I haven't even used any of my magic yet. I could have earlier, but... oh well. I was too interested in doing more damage with Vaughn. Because I thought I could end the fight more quickly, but I guess not. Ooh, he's mad. Jesus. He hit me a lot. Yeah, go ahead and just may as well. Nah, I'm gonna do... Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. There we go. Fuck yeah. Oh, we got another healing bloom. So a healing bloom is basically a healing leaf, but it heals everybody. It's like I was saying about the healing items, there's like there's a 200 HP version, an 800 HP version, and a 2000 HP version. And then there's versions of those that heal that much for everybody, I think. It's sad that I remember all of them. Leaf is 200 for one person. Bloom is 200 for everybody. Flower is 800 for one person. Fruit is 800 for everybody. And berry is 2000 for one person. I don't know if there's an AoE version of that, but whatever. Anyway, it's time for us to do our Genesis tree thing. Vaughn gently touched the trunk of the Genesis tree. Yeah. Feels a gentle word in the palm of his hand. Awaken, Genesis tree. Recall the instant that the heavens and earth were born. Yeah. Yeah. Our powers combined. We are Broccoli Tree 5000. Oh, God. I really like... I mean, other than the trees in Fern Gully, which were really more white than anything, it's just like, it's one of those things where I saw it and I was at that age and I was like, it's fucking glowing. It's a giant glowing piece of broccoli. That's what it is. Because it's like, I mean, the leaves look normal, but the trunk is also green. And it's like a luminescent green. So yeah, this I don't really understand. The Suru just vanish. I don't know. I always thought it was kind of strange. Like, what happens to the Suru? Do they just disappear? Are they... See, like, the game... One major like flaw in the plot is the game never shows a Suru, like a regular Suru, what it looks like when it's not in the mist and not being worn by somebody. Because like the prologue makes it sound like they just kind of sit there, and they're just like little, you know, non-sentient, non-sapient golems that just kind of sit there until a human touches them. And then they're alive and aware while they're being worn by the human, but that's it. Search industries. Journey may be difficult, but remember, I'll always be with you. Yeah. You ever have a pet that, like when you were young, just disappeared one day? Like it got out of your house and, you know, maybe your parents told you that it was like going away to die. Like the animal knows, and it's going away for like privacy while it dies. I always wondered about how much of that was true and how much of it was, you know, just comfort. But like, I guess there is some logic to it, because I mean, they don't. It's like they don't want you to see them like that. I don't know. They certainly don't want to be like they want to be hidden. It's like a natural instinct because they want to be hidden when they die, so that no predators come in. You know, whatever. Well, it's kind of weird that they would choose to leave your house for that if they felt safe in your house. But then again, like I've had animals get out before, and they usually come back if that's not what they're leaving for. You know, even if you don't intend for them to get out, like I've never had an outdoor animal because I've never really lived in a place where it was safe to have them outdoors. Yeah, sure, why not? Good, so I won't be alone. I'll be with you, fine. I mean, don't get all romantic on me here. I'm 14 and you're 12. Return to the castle. I'm sure people are freed from the mist are waiting for you. Yeah, let's go do that. Yeah, no, we can't go back that way because of the landslide, so I gotta go this way. But now we have 2 people in our party. We have Noah and Vaughn. Yeah! We don't have the wolf anymore, but I'm a little bit glad because the wolf is now not my fucking Pokemon taking hits for me. Oh, Gobus are here now? Jeez. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's the other thing is that, like, the Suru that you fight, they only appear if you're in a place with mist. After you clear out the mist, you'll still find monsters and get into battles, but none of it will be Suru, ever. And even in places where there is mist, Suru don't show up on the world map ever. Suru are never on the world map. They only show up in like locations, like, you know, specific places. Anywhere where there's mist and that isn't the world map, basically. Doesn't have to be indoors, doesn't have to be outdoors, but yeah. Yeah, I don't like the far camera. Switching it back. It robs me of getting to enjoy the fact that, you know, combat in this game is not, you know, represented with sprites. Yeah, no, I like it close. What else is there? None of these. I don't know what this does. Select automatic command. So like with this, if you select one of these, does it just disable the other one? So like if you set it to automatic, it doesn't give you the option to use commands. But if you set it to command, it doesn't give you the option to do automatic. Is that it? I'll have to try that at some point. That actually would probably be an interesting playthrough. Now that I think about it, I think I've heard of that. Like doing an auto playthrough where you just play through the game only using auto. I don't know, the no money playthroughs are kind of a theme of mine at this point. Because like any RPG where I think it'll be cool, I do it. I've done it for Final Fantasy VII, done it for Final Fantasy IX. I'm sure there's other games I could do it for. But god damn, those things fucking suck. There's so many enemies that have an attack like that, like a quote-unquote wind cutter, whatever the fuck that is. That's present in a lot of RPGs. It's in Pokemon. You know, they have that razor wind thing. Like, how is wind sharp? Like, I've heard of wind burn, or like, you know, frostbite, or getting blown over, or picked up by the wind, but being cut by the wind? How does that... How would that even happen? I mean, like, I suppose you could get punctured by the wind, like if you had, like, ultra compressed air and fired it at, you know, in a very... at like point blank range from a narrow barrel that was like very like super I mean, I don't know, but cutting, I don't know. I mean, I think at the point that you're cutting something with it, it would have to be like super heated, and at that point you're talking about like a flame. Am I right? Or do I not know what the fuck I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I love that there's no victory theme either. The music just keeps playing. I like that. I really like that, actually, now that I think about it, because, like, say what you want about, like, the victory themes in various RPGs, because they have their own appeal, but, like, I always felt like, you know, it feels, you know, when you play this, and then you think back to, like, you know, a game that has that, it feels really, it feels like it would be jarring. Like, if you had played a game like this and never played something like Final Fantasy, where you kill the enemy and then the battle music abruptly like stops or fades out and there's silence for like a second, and then the, you know, victory theme starts. And it's just like kind of like, whoa, okay. You know, maybe it might stop at like a really cool point in the battle music. And, you know, I don't know, I guess it's kind of stupid. Anyway, now we get to go enjoy the fruits of our awesomeness. Vaughn, voices! I hear a lot of voices inside. Oh yeah, so Noah basically... Be careful, Noah! Yeah, she's very derpy. Your whole group feels derpy, while it's just Vaughn and Noah. Because Vaughn is the silent protagonist, and Noah is... You know... Basically, I mean, she was raised by an animal, so... You've driven away the mist. I mean, yes, obviously. God. Shining through on your arms, and I understand how this miracle occurred. So, like, everybody except Rimelm just happens to know about Rasuru. It's like, I had to convince the people from my village. Like, I was a bit like, no, it's fine, it's a special Suru, like, blah, blah, blah. But, like, everybody else that you meet already knows. What is it, young lady? There's some weird hair growing. Oh, my God. Oh. Young lady, this is called a mustache. A mustache. Whiskers. Whiskers. How weird. God. Oh? I am actually quite fond of my mustache. Oh, you made him feel insecure. Look at this. Look at that chest. King looks like he's got boobs. He looks like Eddie Izzard. Standing to the side like that, totally looks like some outfit Eddie Izzard would wear. And then he'd have, you know, his boobs, his fake boobs. Or is it she at this point? I actually don't know if Eddie Izzard did that. Because, I mean, obviously, he was a transvestite for a long time. But I feel like I heard something recently that he, like, was like, no, actually, I'm think I'm transgendered. Like, full-on transgendered, not just transvestite. You know, whether you like, I mean, say what you will about, like, the politics surrounding transgenderism, but at least it cleared up the difference between transgender and transvestite. Because a lot of people, like, it was just like, they were, like, one and the same, I guess. I don't know. And they're definitely not the same, but, like, a lot of people just didn't bother to ever really care about the difference. They were just like, oh, they wear other clothes, they're obviously another thing. Another gender altogether. An amazing story. So Vaughn was heading to Burn Monastery in search of May's mother. Why do you care about who May is? Do you even know? Well, Renegade must cause you great hardship. I am sorry for that. Here, take this. This is a water key. Oh yeah, so yeah, yeah. Yeah, the reason that river's blocking the way across the rest of the land behind it is because he did that. So yeah, all his fault. Asshole king. Vaughn, no, wait, I'm fair to ask. I know you both are on separate quests. I mean, we are. I ask you to remember the horrible mist covers the earth, and that those like you, chosen by the roster, have a holy mission. I have not the authority to command you. You say real mom and drink as over in the mist. Suffering with naturally and the fear of the mist. Oh, good. The suffer means capitalism. Are you talking about dinner? No. Nope. Suffer? That's supper. Suffer means to be very sad. It means a little bit more than that. The word suffer has a lot of, like, impact to it. Like, it really sounds like... Sorry. The mustache that I have is kind of itchy. It's not really a mustache. I just haven't shaved anywhere, really, for a minute. But, yeah. Suffering is when sad things happen. I mean, it's a little bit more than that. I don't know. To me, the word suffer, like, implies, like, just, like, something that's prolonged and chronic. Typically, that's being inflicted on somebody against their, you know, deserving it or something. Even the word suffer has kind of like a slope and like a dip. The word reminds me of kind of like a valley, like suffer. You know, like it's like just like the pits of despair. Maybe it's just the way the word looks with the U and the two F's, and I don't know. I think about that kind of shit. I'll detain you no further. Please continue on your journey. I will pray hard for a safe trip. Please don't pray too hard. We might pray to different gods than you, and then we would have to kill you in wars for oil. And magic economics points made of green paper with dead white dudes on the picture. Yeah. I was very afraid, and now I'm afraid. I'm glad I trusted King Drake. Yeah, so they're all kind of recounting the fact that they had to put on the Suru. But that was actually a smart idea. Like, he was right to make that call, really. Alright. So there's this. I can't really use that, though. But that is a thing that is there. The Platinum card basically makes it so that certain stores, off the top of my head, the only one I can think of is the one back in Roma Elm, but I know that there's more than that. Certain stores, and it might be dependent on which point in the game you're at. I think what happens is that, like, after you beat, you know, a boss, the towns preceding that, like once you get rid of the mist, their stores will have updated inventory, but only if you have that platinum card. But basically, the platinum card makes it so that you can buy quote-unquote hidden items from the shop. You get like extra goodies that you wouldn't be able to buy without it. And there's another item that we can get called the point card. And I will get that, but I won't be able to use it because the only way you can get points is by spending money. But what the point card actually does is it accumulates points for all the money you spend. But I think it's only like 1 point per $10 you spend, 10 gold, 10 G, whatever it is. Yeah. And basically it accumulates points, and if you use the card in battle, it will deal damage to the enemy equal to the number of points, and then you use up all the points and you have to start over again. But it's commonly used at the end of the game for certain like boss fights to like very quickly and immediately do a shit ton of damage. I don't think it has a damage cap. And I know for a fact that the damage, there isn't a damage limit in this game. Almost certain of that, because I know I've seen, I mean, I'm 99% certain I have seen attacks do over, like single hits do over 10,000 damage. So I know that I'm almost positive that limit is not in place. Just trying to remember, like we had, there was some shit that we couldn't get basically because it was, you know, in locked cages with all of the Suru monster people and whoever that lady is on the stairs. Yeah. For a mist came here, I heard a troubling rumor that the mist comes from a device called mist generators located all over the world. Uh-huh. Yeah, we got rid of that cage. I mean, alright. Yeah, that lady. Who is that? Anybody even care? Whatever. Yay, more treasure. Healing bloom, fuck yeah. Who are you? Now that the mist is gone, I suppose it's safe for us to use Sur again, but still. After being possessed by him for 10 years, can't bring myself to wear one. Well, maybe just leave it alone. What? 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 I don't understand. I guess, and I mean, you don't know, because like I almost never see, like I don't think you ever see a regular Suru just sitting there, not in the mist, not possessed, but also not being worn by a human. So like, I don't know if those Suru were crying when they were thrown into the river, or begging for mercy, or what. So many people. Look at all the people. Yeah, no, seriously. Wish I had an AK-47. Bam. That was a reference to a movie. Not an actual desire. Although, I'm having trouble remembering the name of the movie. It's about that, like, it's about like an old dude and like a teenage girl. But I think of age. Anyway, they have this really weird, sexual tension-filled killing spree, basically, because they just decide that the world's stupid and then they just kill everybody. Actually, I watched the movie once and I haven't watched it again. I feel like I should go back and watch it. You know when you've seen a movie, but you saw it a long time ago, and you remember that you've seen it, and you're like, hey, I haven't seen that a second time. I bet I will notice all sorts of new things since it's like years later. It's just like playing this game, you know? Like it's like one of those things where you like get to relive it again and like perceive it differently and take different things away from it. And I don't know, it's nice. It's like one of the few things you get second chances in life for is video games and movies. And that's not worth nothing. Very therapeutic, I think. Yeah. So there's a way to... Yeah. Fighting robe, and it doesn't just look good, it'll protect those pretty arms of yours. Yeah. And this is gonna give me a chance to show what a hardcore fucking commie I am, and how absolutely filthily I will just completely disavow capitalism's very existence in any fantasy world. So, yeah, you gotta pay for that money. You know money? Money? What's that? What's money? Vaughn, tell me what money is. I don't know either. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But here's a safe Drake Castle. You don't know much, do you? Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Money is what you trade, buy things, stores like mine. Well, why can't we just trade a thing that we found? Like, I have all these G's, and it's just a number in the game. Like, it's literally like a series of... Like, it's bitcoins. It's bitcoins. But in my pocket, I have, like, knives and, you know, armor and healing items and, you know... I have a thing called a Door of Light that I can transfer out of a dungeon with. I mean, it's a teleporter thingy. Like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see? There you go. You know why you're giving it to me for free? Because I saved your life. Asswipe. I saved your life for free. So, you can give me a fighting robe for free. Even Steven. Ah, how embarrassing. Aw. Next time you have to pay money, alright? Yeah, whatever. I'm getting my bourgeois chipper. I'm a great kid. You better take good care of that young lady. And yeah. Vaughn, yes, I'm almost done talking. Hold on a minute. Pfft. Yeah, Hold on, Vaughn, I'm on the phone. Thank you, Mr. Supply Dealer. I won't forget. Okay, now I'm gonna give you a look, it's the little quiz jingle. It is a healing berry. Whoops. Totally knocked the mic there. Yeah, you're smart, man. Me. Next question. What does Door of Light let you do? It lets you escape from a dungeon. Find happiness and go to heaven. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, you know everything. Alright, last question. What is the supply dealer's name? So the trick is that you already know who these guys are. Tetsu is the guy that trained you, the monk guy that trained you back in the village. May is obviously Vaughn's princess in a castle, and Lazam is the dude from back in the fucking spring. That random fountain place with the hunters. So this guy's obviously named Watts. How'd you know that? That's so incredible. Ten healing dreams? Goddamn. I'm over here, let's talk to people. Yeah, so you have to answer, like, you have to do these things and do these conversations in the way that I'm doing them right now in order to get all this free shit. What's an inn for? Tower and inn's for place for sleeping. I think so, yeah. Here's where you sleep? Oh, that's boring. Yeah. Thanks, Vaughn. I had fun talking to everyone. I'm done. Let's go someplace you want to go. Yeah, let's take it back. Remember, the castle is free, but you want to spend your money, I won't stop you. Oh, yeah, wow. Using business partner coming to nightmares of the mist. Jimmy sure is tough. Look at that guy's face. That guy's an alien. Swords reopened, but all they have are weapons, armor, things for fighting and killing. I want fresh meat and vegetables. Jeez. Yeah, like, I love that. Like, everybody's... Wow. Dude lost his wallet. Alright, then. No, I can't buy anything, sorry. What about this? Where are you? Riding the castle open their business. Yeah, okay, whatever. No. Go away. I don't need no updated armor. Alright. Well, since we're back in the world map, I am gonna go ahead and first I'm gonna go over here first. If I go here, I can use this key. Yeah. And there we go. So with that out of the way, we can, we can go and get this treasure chest first of all, and then, yeah, now we've got access to the rest of the, well, most of the rest of the map for this area. I haven't shown you guys the world map here. Here's the world map for this region. There's 3 regions in the game. And this is the first one. So we came from all the way back down here. And now we're gonna go right about like yeah. And there's the mist generator. And some other shit. And we will get to all that later. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and just run around the world map, do a little teensy bit of grinding, and then when we come back, we will be heading over in this direction somewhere. I think we might actually go to BooI'mAlem first. That depends. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Take care, and thank you so very much for watching. Love you.